after the loss of Ken, I was in kind of a time warp of sorts, feeling a tremendous emptiness, kind of a loss of purpose, and God led me here to CrossWalk. One Sunday, I told you about that, and into this wonderful church family that welcomed me so thoroughly. I mean, they really, really did. And when I arrived here, I only perceived I was not worthy of God's love and His grace, and would probably never measure up. So that was really skewed. That was where I was coming from. But through the love and guidance of you and the church family, and the teachings and the spiritual guidance, but through the special insights and inspiration and the great examples of so many people that I met here, I've come to realize I always had God's love. I just wasn't aware of it, or didn't open myself to be aware of it. And why it took such a loss to wake me up is amazing to me. Why it had to be, it's sort of like in God's tenacity. He kept talking to me and working on me, and I just really found a home here. And I found myself filled with new hope and a spiritual, I can't even read this now because of my eyes, but a kind of a renewal of spirit, a new spirituality within myself I didn't know I was capable of. It's changed my life in profound ways. Discovering a relationship. I didn't understand the whole relationship with God situation until I've had a few experiences. Now I thank God every day for leading me here.
Awesome. I love this church. I love you. I love the people that I've met here. It makes me appreciate so much more in my life. And this church family that started with these small groups has just been the best thing that's ever happened, as far as I'm concerned. I look forward to coming to church. I look forward to coming to Bible study. I look forward to coming to work on the food pantry and just spending time, even vacuuming. I mean, I really do. Yes. I love the fact that the church is casual, that everybody can be themselves. As far as what I've gained since I've been here, I believe that through God, and I think this is a God thing, that I am watching a miracle take place in my family. And I know that you're party to that, and I really do. I believe that this is a miracle that I'm involved in, and that it's all because of CrossWalk Church. It's because Joe went to be somewhere else, and I just can only imagine that he is just beaming. He did tell Lisa on his deathbed, take your kids to church. Took a little while. I just believe, first of all, the thing that struck me right away was the music. I love the music. I love that form of worship. Just the friendliness, the fact that it doesn't feel like a church. It's not a churchy church.
It's not rigid.
No, and I mean, you can be yourself, and that's, I've invited several people, I'm still working on them.
What I appreciate is you're not preaching, you're sitting down and you're having a conversation with us, and you're talking and discussing scripture and the reality of Scripture, and putting your personal touch. It's like it comes from your heart, and that makes it real. That makes it real rather than pounding on a pulpit and trying to beat something into the minds of the congregation. I think it's very inviting, very welcoming and loving here. And I was used to the formality of a church and the ritualistic part. When I came that first day, I was a little blown away. I was, number one, in shock because this was not where I was supposed to be. but I ended up in the parking lot, but I love the music. I love the people. I love the comfort. I found a home here. And I think, I told you before, my life was revolving around garbage day after Ken passed away. And when he was so sick too, it was garbage day Tuesday night, you had to put the garbage out. Even my dog, it was a thrill for her to be able to go get the garbage bins, but then what do we do? And now my life revolves around church, around the Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday. I look forward to Wednesdays, study Bible, the food pantry. I found that giving of myself has helped me more than anything else. It's given me a joyful heart. I see some of the same people at community projects that come into the food pantry. And when they see me, a couple of them even said, "Oh, you're the happy one, you and the little blonde." They're talking about Carrie. And that one man told me, he said, "You're joyful." And I thought that's got to be from God. It's just